Okay. Hello, mic test, mic test. This is a mic test. The stream delay should be 5 seconds. Yeah. And then, yeah. Mic test, mic test. Oh, guys, okay. This is my first stream, alright?
Mic test,
Not
mic
first,
test.
but this is a mic test. The stream delay should be 5 seconds.
28
Yeah,
should
yeah.
be the volume.
And then, yeah. And then blah blah blah.
Mic test, mic
Test.
test.
Oh, guys,
Message.
this is my first stream,
Hello,
alright?
mic test,
Not
mic
first.
test.
Did it make a sound? Nope. The chat box notification. Guess we'll do that. Hello. Actually, unmute events, nope. Pause alert queues. Filter. Bubble filter, donation, merge, follow, super chat, blah 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 blah. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm setting up the stream, so be patient. Be patient, please. Stream help. Okay. So, everything looks good. I wonder if I could pull this up in my mobile app. Is there a thingy here? YouTube Studios and manage and chat. Studio YouTube video, blah blah blah. Streaming. I don't think we can do this on the freaking mobile app, man. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's open the app actually. Open app, view channel, choose accounts, blah blah blah, view channel, live, manage videos, analytics, live, no views, wait, what? Did the stream just cut off? No, right? Live, we'll refresh it. Okay, I don't know what the hell is happening. Live. Okay, test. I can just do this. All right. Looks good. I'll just mute this real quick. Sure. Okay. All right. Hopefully it is working. Oh, let me play that real quick. Whoops. Oh, not that. Okay. And the media should play. It should show it as a concurrent viewers. Yeah. Chat rate, and then decline. Okay, sure. Views, concurrent views. Yeah, concurrent views is the way to go. Use default overlay. Set up an overlay for your breaks. You can do that? What? Okay. Pop out dashboard. Sure. Actually, no thanks. Woof. No, yeah, this is the thing. Analytics. I don't think the delay is 5 seconds. I think it's much more than that. Anyways, we're gonna start the stream. No matter what. I'm gonna cut the whole the bit before this. Okay, so hey guys, it's Game King here, and they just released a modding blog post which I have not looked at yet, and I am pretty excited to see it. Um, okay, hold on. Sure. Okay, so yeah, here's the actual post that they just posted literally an hour ago. Yeah, an hour ago. So let's get into it. In today's blog post, Thomas Frick gives an in-depth introduction on creating models in Hytale. Everything you need to know to start making models in Hytale, including our Blockbench plugin, video tutorials, and much more. Ooh, they've got video tutorials as well. So you can literally learn as a beginner and learn to make like, yeah, models and whatnot. The sky's the limit. So yeah, um, the picture is at, whoa, okay, I have not looked at any of this. And also, guys, I have not used Blockbench before this, or I haven't touched it yet. I'm gonna. I feel like I'm gonna. I'm curious to learn uh, all the features and how this software works. But yeah, this looks pretty sweet though. So you can just put in a reference image. It looks like, and then you can start building the actual character itself. And look at this. Huh. I mean, I have dabbled in Blender, but not in that at all. I have dabbled in it uh like for a week or so, and then I left because life happens, you know. So yeah. Oh my God, this looks like okay. Let's look at the actual blog post. Shall we? Okay, original video. Ooh, okay. It's the same thing. Sure. Oh, we're gonna do this. Okay. Posted by Zale. Zale, is that how you pronounce it? Okay. All right, I'm pretty excited. All right. Man, they always release something in, well, they release stuff in evening for me. I guess they're a Canadian company, so it makes sense. But I'm happy nonetheless. So okay, let's get into it. So an introduction to making models for Hytale. Oh my God, the golem looks sick, man. Corrupted golem, 800 triangles, 448 by 448 pixels. Hmm, I don't know about that. 800 is pretty decent, I feel like. And 400 by 400. Is it the overall width and height? And no, right? Because this is clearly it is a rectangle like the hitbox, and it can be because it's a square thing. So maybe it is the texture thingy. I don't know. As you guys can tell, I am very new to this. But hey, I'm excited to learn, you know? Okay. Hello, I'm Thomas Frick, and I've been art directing Hytale for the past decade. Oh, okay. So he worked at Hytale before selling to Riot, I'm assuming, and in Riot also he was in it in the Hytale sphere, or not a Hytale sphere, but the dev team itself. So, okay, yeah. Today we're happy to finally share some tips and tricks to get you started on making models in the style of Hytale. There is so much, there is so much to say on this topic. Consider this as an introduction to a larger series of share outs about the Hytale art style. Now buckle up. Ooh, I am ready. I am seated, man. All right. Okay. One art style to bind them all. Okay. Yeah. So they've been pretty clear to this. I think they want a very specific look to Hytale, and that is one of the main reasons that um we can just willy-nilly create skins for Hytale, or like they're going pretty conservative on the whole skin when it comes to Hytale. So yeah. Okay. 1 hour style to find them all. Sounds good. Hytale is a vast game containing many universes and themes. Ooh, okay, yeah. You could be visiting orbits, end up in many games, shooting aliens, or riding dinosaurs in a prehistoric world. No matter what you see in game, we aim at building a consistent and emblematic art style across all game models, or all game modes. Sorry, and media we craft concept art, UI, modeling, animation, VFX, level design, and a lot of thought has been put into it. We want players to feel like what they are experiencing is part of the same universe. The world is Hytale. In any game, art direction is the glue that binds every aspect together, maintains a consistent, enjoyable immersion. It will support game design and lore, and ultimately generate player delight. Okay. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna quickly tweet this stream with the moderators. Share, copy link, sure. Hold on. I'm just gonna quickly post this. Go live. No, live, live right now. Uh, and going exploring. Yeah, exploring exploring the new Hytale blog post. Come join and chat. Let's chat. I get chat. Paste. Sure. Okay, I'm posting it. Using more. I need it and will keep improving the reason more. But I deeply appreciate your message. Oh, oh my God, there's a new Simon tweet as well. Getting this out before Christmas was a bit. Okay. Let me open this here. Actually, instead of just oh shoot. Okay, I forgot to add the hashtag here. Hashtag Hytale SYTA. Hashtag Hytale was sure. Do that. Chat live and then yeah, sure. Okay. Okay. Before that, before we move or read further, go into the blog post further. It looks like a pretty long um blog post, which I'm not complaining at all. The longer the better. So yeah. So let's actually look at the Simon's tweet or Thomas Freck's tweet. I would play this whole stream. Sure. What did he say? Oh, yeah, man. I mean, I am pretty hyped. Yeah, you can literally make this. Like especially the block paint partnership is pretty insane. And yeah, it's a step in the right direction. Okay, what did he say? Getting this out before Christmas was a big task. Oh, this was Likey, not Simon. I thought it was Simon, but okay, yeah. This was only possible due to the incredible dedication of Janice from Blockbench, Canro, Cano Art, and our beloved artists. Cano artists, Blockbench. I have not followed Blockbench, but eh, and our beloved artists. This plugin simply did not exist when we got Hytale back. We worked hard to abandon our internal model editor and join our community on their preferred tool. I know there is a lot more work to be done, and we will continue on making this plugin great. But this was what we consider an MVP, minimum viable product. Yeah. The okay, yeah, MVP. So this is the words that this is the worst state that it is going to be right now in Blockbench, and it's only gonna get improve further. So yeah, it I'm pretty excited. I can't say that enough, but I'm gonna keep saying it. Okay, so the plugin is released under GPL3 open source. Enjoy the holidays. Absorb the lesson from Thomas Frick, and on January 13th, import your work into the game. Oh my God. Okay, guys, I think okay. What idea this gives me? I think I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow or day after tomorrow, trying to learn Blockbench and trying to create a character. No, not even a character, just trying to learn and see what I can do and how fast I can learn and how intuitive it is for a complete beginner like myself. Yeah, that would be pretty fun, pretty fun. Let's like and retweet as a complete BLE complete BEGI beginner and 3D modeling. Modeling. I am pretty excited. Ooh, I can spell. I'm pretty excited for this. I'm pretty excited to develop a skill. Develop this skill. Pretty excited. Develop a skill and yay, yay. Okay, let's do a GIF. What the? Sure, I'm gonna post it. Okay. One art style to bind them all. Guys, should I do this in my Discord as well? All right. Okay. Let's move on to the actual thingy majig. Okay. Actually, you know what? I am going to count the replay, not the replay, of the stream delay. I'm gonna actually gonna test it. So 1, 2, 3, go. It is pretty delayed. Oh my gosh. It's like over 30 seconds, man. Can I fix that on the fly? I don't think so. I don't like that. Okay, hold on. I'm in the replay buffer, stream delay, duration preserve, code of point, increasing delay, whatever, reconnect, blah blah blah. I'm gonna disable the stream delay from next stream, but you are stuck with it. Sorry, guys. Um, this message, blah, blah, 20 minutes. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, all right. Hytale is a fast containing. Wait, have we read this? Yeah. In any game, art direction is a glue that binds every aspect together and maintains a consistent, enjoyable immersion. It will support game design and lore and ultimately generate player delight. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like I already like the style of Hytale. So yeah, Hytale art style, a modern stylized voxel game with retro pixel art textures. Yeah, it's a bit higher in terms of resolution than Minecraft, and it has like its own unique art style. Looking at the already the released the character models and the character skins that they showed us, yeah, I completely dig it, man. Woo! Yawn. Okay, Hytale art style, a modern blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Hytale art style was born of a combination of influences by fully leveraging modern game engine capabilities while preserving the charm of our old school pixel art. We are at the intersection of low definition pixel art and hand painted 3D. Whatever is modern stylized voxel games with retro pixel art style, hand painted pixel art. We are here. Yeah, right in the not in the middle, but a little bit left leaning towards the pixel art. But yeah, I dig it, man. Can we download this? We can. Actually, do you know what I need to do? I need to um okay, let's do that afterwards. I need to capture this whole web page for my video. Yeah, upcoming video I'm gonna make. So okay, let's move on. The art pillars. Oh my god, bro. What the heck? Oh my god. Okay. Um, okay, the art pillars. We have distilled the essence of Hytale's style into what we call the art pillars. Every time we create something new, we ask ourselves, is this compatible with our core visual pillars? The Hytale art pillars. Immersive, our aspiration, what we want players to feel and why. Cool fantasy, our theme. Yeah, fantasy is Hytale's theme mainly. The settings we want the game to take place in, the rules of our universe, stylize our visual choices, the way we paint, model texture, and animate our stylistic choices. Now, this is gonna play a pretty heavy influence on the overall art style and model creation in Hytale. So that's gonna be huge. Flexible our technical choices, the philosophy for supporting our creators, the approach to our tools. Yeah, and they have got like the all the machinima tools and stuff like that. Oh my god, we've got 17 pictures, man. This is an absolute treat, guys. Okay. Mostly we aspire to make our world feel alive and for its digital nature to vanish. Art helps maintain the illusion of this lively world. There is motion and detail everywhere. Wind blows in the leaves, creatures wander around. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped about the mob AI aspect of Hytale. Clouds travel and let light pierce through. Oh, really? Clouds travel and let light pierce through. So we got like subsurface scattering in clouds? Question mark? I don't know. At least it's what I'm getting from this little piece of information. And the world reacts to the player, creatures interact with them, their eyes express emotion and interest. We aspire that the game's visuals will leave a lasting impression on players' memories. Fantasy. Hytale is deeply fantasy, but isn't limited to our core medieval. I can't. Talk to me just. tongue twisters. Hytale is deeply fantasy, but isn't limited to our core medieval fantasy world of Orbis. Our art style remains recognizable and consistent across universes, stories, and themes. Each character we create has a unique personality and twist, even when we reuse popular archetypes. Yawn. Sorry, it's late for me, so okay. Stylized. This is visible through our color palette, and stylistic choices. Our models aim to be iconic and easily identifiable, so players can read the world they navigate, regardless of how cluttered the space is. Simplicity is key. It doesn't mean low quality, and it takes many iterations to achieve. We carefully select which parts of the geometry to preserve and which to discard to achieve consistency. Flexible, because our models are composed of primitive shapes like cubes and quads. It is also very easy to understand how they are made. When creating them, we keep the technical structure simple enough to be easy to comprehend, iterate on, and read. So our artists and users can make it theirs. Our tools are designed to be used and shared by everyone, and this is the true goal of Hytale, empowering user creativity. Man, I can't wait to learn Blockbench now, man. Ah, I just might do like 4 or 6 hours live stream um tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, learning Blockbench, as I said. Man, and I know absolutely nothing about Blockbench. Okay, let's move on. The Hytale renderer. The game wouldn't look as great without the technology bringing everything together. As described in the blog post about technical requirements, our engine is designed to run efficiently on older computers. Yeah, this is pretty hype. It's like you don't see this in the gaming industry these days. This is pretty significant. The fact that they are like prioritizing optimization so that like older computers can run, even laptops. Prioritizing speed while also displaying an immersive number of elements at a satisfying view distance. We want our game to be playable by as many people as possible. So it will always be a matter of compromises between what's beautiful and what's performant. Yeah, I think to balance this out, they are going to give us options in the settings so that we can so that like users can um, tweak the render distance and the texture LODs, stuff like that. I am assuming so that if you have like say a pretty old computer, then you can like turn down the render distance or the simulation distance, stuff like that. We aren't using the industry standard PBR workflows, roughness, normal maps, disciplines. Oh, really? Huh. Like I'm vaguely familiar with these terms. The fact that they're not using this, I don't know. Maybe Blockbench has a pretty robust alternative to these. I don't know. It is really tailored to elevate the art style in its unit. Oh, okay. So instead of like normal maps and displacement, uh, the Hytale art style is mainly they are like mainly focusing on the texture work itself. Ah, interesting. So gonna be you're gonna have to be pretty good at pixel art and pixel art basically. Interesting. We avoid applying effects that would damage the handcrafted texture style. The setting modes, shadow map, SSO, SSAO, Isn't that a? Oh, anyways, fog and bloom we apply to our world are the cherry on top, making Hytale feel cozy and vibrant. Ultimately, even without any effects, our models would look good on their own. We paint lights and shadows inside textures and use real lights. Wait, hold on. We paint lights and shadows inside textures and use real light shadows to bring everything together. Oh. We aren't using PBR workflows to create complex material effects. Instead, we rely on in-house light propagation techniques. Oh, the lighting is in, man. Oh my God, bro. In the lighting engine is going to be insane in, especially in like World Gen 2 version 2. Like he has teased us. I guess teased us. We apply a selective set of shaders and post-processing effects, such as bloom, depth of field, and ambient occlusion. Hmm, cool. What's next for the rendering? Oh, this is just the rendering stuff. Oh, okay. So by default, so the base game, the base game they are not even using the PBR workflow. They're saying that every texture and every block item, not item, but blocks are they are specifically using the texture instead of relying. This of course would have been great because we could have, yeah, this unlocks so much more in terms of like depth and sort of like realism or 3D-ness. But yeah, hey, it's new and yeah. What's next for the rendering? Rendering deserves its own blog post. Yeah, it does, but it will continue to evolve significantly in the future. We plan to address some visible light propagation issues and add color colorimetry. How do you pronounce that? Colorimetry and gamma features, allowing us to gain more control over the color grading of the game. We are also exploring more flavorful features such as God rays, transparent glass, and many other surprises. Ooh, bro, you'll be able to do transparent glasses? Ooh, and the God rays, meaning ray tracing, probably? Man, that would be sick, dude. Holy smokes. Okay, making models for Hytale getting started. So now that you have had a glimpse of the theory, you are probably eager to know more about how to start making models. Well, let's dive in. Let's dive in, dude. Indeed. Note, these are best practices. You don't have to follow them strictly. You are the master of your own craft, and there is no good or bad way to create as long as you are having fun. I agree. Blockbench plugin. Download the latest Blockbench and the Hytale Blockbench plugin here. Social for the plugin can be viewed here. Man, oh my god, I'm so tired, but I don't care. I gotta get through this, and I'm gonna take my sweet time. Okay. Okay. I was wondering if you have to download the Blockbench app, or is the web version applicable, or is the web version function? Our model looks like Java block items. Okay, there is no plugins. Hytale, hello. HYDA Hytale model. Yeah. You guys a newer version of Blockbench 0.4. Why the heck is it not already in the enemies? Um, oh, Java. Okay. Okay, so guys, it looks like you have to download the application, but yeah, it doesn't seem to have on the web version of this software, which is, understandable. It is pretty new, so oh my God, let's look at the pic, man. Okay, so look like in the middle you have the model editor, the what you call an artboard sort of thing, if you're like using Photoshop terms. But yeah, in the middle you create the model itself, and this window is the texture window. Yeah, look at this, like south, you got labels and stuff, textures and stuff, preface UV, yeah, it's texture stuff. And then here you got your layers. Is this layers? I don't know what's the equivalent of this in 3D softwares. Man, I'm gonna learn Blockbench now. Download the Hytale Blockbench plugin. Okay, to help you build models, we are releasing a Blockbench plugin tailored to our engine's needs. Please note that this plugin is also in early access, yeah, and you might encounter bugs. We will continue to make it more efficient and feature complete soon. Over time, this plugin helps maintain a consistent pixel ratio across textures, enabling the export of models and animations in the correct format. Oh, bro, you know what I should do? I should make my own character model for Hytale. Oh my god, my mind is racing right now. Along with other quality of life improvements detailed in the plugin patch notes. Okay, okay. Our geometry constraints. Yeah, constraints. Our geometry constraints. Man. Okay. Cube stick, quads. Oh, so these are quads. These are cubes. So only like one side is called a quad. Okay. Angles made with cubes or quads. The longer cube, which is not a cube really, and then you just do that, huh? Skewed geometry. Oh, you can do skewed geometry. Okay. Acute angles and non-cuboid geometry. So it's like strictly cubes and quads, and then you can combine them to make different shapes. Huh. Got it. Yeah, yeah, I like it actually. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because it gives its own unique art style, so to speak. So yeah, bevels and edge loops. Yeah, you can do this. Although I bet you can like finagle your way to make it this shape more or less. So yeah, when making models, we only use two primitives, cubes, and quads, two sides. Oh yeah, I guess yeah, front and back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No edge loops, no special topology, no triangles, pyramids, or other functions of more traditional modeling styles. This ensures all models are easy to make, unwrap, and animate, and don't require weight paintings. Weight paintings? I don't know that, but that is rigging, or a 3D art degree to get started. The Blockbench plugin will help you keep everything simple. The Hytale proportions, what? The Hytale proportions, the character bodies are far from realistic. They are small, bulky, and cartoony. This supports the cartoony, chunky style used in every other element of the game. Similarly, blocks and furniture are toy-like and have pure and iconic shapes. Yeah, it's a bit more chunky and yeah, yeah. I mean, you can instantly tell which one is in Hytale style and which one is not. So yeah, there's and this is the character model, the proportions, size, person, usually body proportions. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. When creating characters, we carefully name each node to make it compatible with our animation system. As soon as the bones are properly named, they will be animated in game. So they are pre-named? When creating characters, we carefully name each node to make it compatible with our animation system. As soon as the bones are properly named, they will be animated in game. If you are curious, here is an example of the player's hierarchy of bones in Blockbench. Click to open full image. Oh my god, bruv. So origin, so pelvis, pelvic, belly, belly, chest. Man, I gotta. There's gotta be, yeah. There's gotta be a like a default what you call it, the default template. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Default template for the character when you open it in Blockbench. I'm assuming, and this is what the layers of that model is. You got the pelvis, belly, chest, head, neck, left eyelid, right eyelid. Okay, we've got some detailed layering happening here. Okay, left eyelid bot. What the heck is that? Left eyelid bot, right eyelid bot. I don't. Is this the eyeballs itself? I don't know. Left eyebrow attachment, right eyebrow attachment, right eyebrow attachment. Bruh. Mouth attachment. We got. Okay, let's quickly. We got shoulders, and in shoulders we got arms, forearms. So yeah, so arms, forearms, and then hand. Huh. Yeah. So it's it's a little bit more detailed than Minecraft. Not little bit, like way more detailed. I feel like significantly more detailed than Minecraft, because Minecraft literally has like one long piece of rectangle cube as like hand and legs and body itself. Okay, man, this looks this looks goofy. This is the image that they were sharing on Twitter, like corner and stuff. You're curious, here's the image. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna close that. Man, look at this. He's just laughing. Oh, bro, can you emote? This tells me we can emote, man. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, 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 they have shown in the gameplay clips that we can emote, or the player was emoting. So we're gonna have the functionality to emote, and you can literally wait. How do you create an spherical head though? If you have only like cubes and quads to work with. Oh, this is like massive. There's a massive wrong here. Okay. Oh, and Dorfman, no spiritual love. Yeah, the only, the only like number one god rule in voxel games. No spirits allowed. Okay, that that is a monstrosity. Uh, okay, how many triangles do I put in my model? We work as simple as possible, then significantly increase geometry and polygon count when needed to improve the silhouette. This isn't only a stylistic choice, it is also for performance reasons. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In many scenes, Hytale renders several thousand blocks and voxels simultaneously, resulting in several million triangles per frame. Triangles are a major contributor to FPS loss. To minimize impact on the graphics card, artists need to ensure models are highly optimized. Here are some examples. Okay, let's do that. Oh man, I can't. Oh, oh wait, what the heck? All right then. Okay, triangle composition model frequency in game. Two triangle compose each face of quads and cubes. Hyperused. So one quad consists of two triangles. D1 hyperused. Around eight triangles. So four quads. models that you see everywhere and are used in the thousands. Example, leaves, grasslands, stuff like that. Hmm, really? It is pretty. It looks like pretty detailed already in T1, Type 1, Type 2 common, 0 to 50 triangles. Oh yeah, is it because of this? Yeah, these tiny things coming out of it, present in the hundreds in a scene. Example, a large fern, a branch, some mushrooms, some common props, and rare. Under 400 triangles, only a few should be present in a world gen scene at the same time. Example, most furnitures, an adventure chest, a statue. Okay, yeah, yeah. Fully equipped player, 600 triangles, three singer, 1050 triangles. Holy epic! Triangle count varies a lot, mostly characters. We can afford 1,000 triangles for a fully equipped NPC, and even more if it's a large boss model. Yeah. So the more triangles, the more detailed model you can make, or the model is going to be. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. What size should be my textures be? What size should my textures be? Textures can be non-square and must be multiples of 32 pixels. Multiple 32 pixels, 26, 128, etc. etc. Hmm. There are some guidelines depending on what you want to create. Blocks and characters, textures, textile density ranges from simple to double. Blocks and characters, textile density ranges from simple to double, and the engine automatically scales characters attachments down to match the world size. So when modeling, you are presented with two options: making a character slice attachment, cosmetic, tool, weapons, food item equals density will be 64 pixels per unit. Make a prop slash block. Anything else from anything else from cubes to furniture equals density will be 32 pixels per unit. I don't quite understand this. Weapons and food items, cosmetics, tools. Oh, in case of cosmetics, it makes sense to have more pixel to play with, but with furniture, it's low detailed. Huh, interesting. This important decision was made after careful consideration and is a matter of compromise. Here is what we have learned. Hytale is about conveying emotions. Higher density for characters allow for details on skin, tattoos, makeup, eye, and mouth motion, etc. It allows for more life to be injected into faces. We felt constrained by the lower resolution. The faces of characters and creatures are what you see first, from very close up, especially in first person, when fighting or interacting with other players. Large pixels in front of the camera tend to distract from the beauty of the world and break immersion. Hmm, agreed. Higher density for characters helps them detach from the environment and enhances the overall readability of the scene, avoiding a chaotic perception of space because it attracts the player's eyes towards what they should see first. It helps show more details in cosmetics and offers more personalization options for logs, materials, grainy textures, ornaments, and more. In first person, it helps with the visuals of your hand or weapon tool slash equipped item. First person, it helps with the visuals of your hand or weapons tools equipped, which can look drastically close to the camera. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep in mind that during early access, many avatar customization features will unlock progressively. We will keep improving users and adding options in future updates. Characters and attachments size 64 pixels per unit. Good deal. good detail level close up. 128 pixels by 256 pixels. So yeah, this is like the box or cosmetic or the skin that we're gonna get, and this is the like the base texture. Huh. 0 per unit. Could you? What do you mean per unit? 64 pixels per unit. Is per unit meaning from like here to here? Hmm. I think so, right? Yeah, 64 pixels by 64 pixels. And that allows you to create sufficiently detailed texture like artwork, like the eyes and stuff, or the hair, right? I don't know. If you're wondering why the player texture is gray, it's because we dynamically tinted in game. Oh, really? Dynamically tinted in game. Huh. So instead of like giving it a like a skin texture like paint job, you can just leave it, and yeah, when you import it in game, it automatically gets the skin texture. Hmm. Will be seen. Okay, block sizes 32 pixels. What is the Minecraft equivalent of this? I don't know. Grass block 32 pixel per unit, good for large scale environments. Okay, so yeah, so blocks and stuff is gonna be 32 pixels. Huh. And furniture also. Interesting. Hmm. This is 3D. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, the blockchain stuff. So okay, what I'm getting at, this piece of information is pretty important. Make a character attachment. I had a extension. Uh, Anyways, stretching. What the heck? We also have stretching geometry. We also allow stretching geometry, which will stretch the pixels at the same time in order to do some fine adjustments. Whoa. Okay. To avoid defining when geometry overlaps or when we need to slightly resize something. This is our way to go around pixel density limitations and cheat a little if needed. Our way to go around pixel density limitations and cheat a little if needed. However, we are going under zero point 0.7x and over 1.3x the stretch for a node in one axis. After that, it becomes clear that the pixels are stretched. See for yourself, we made it very obvious here. So this is too stretched. Man, this picture is goofy. Bro, this is gonna be meme when I wake up tomorrow. Which brush would I use to paint my textures? It's a question we often get, but texturing for Hytale actually doesn't require many special brushes to get started. Use any painting software like Photoshop, GIMP, Affinity. I use Affinity. Block paints are appropriate to do the job. Here are two very simple brushes we use often. Use the pencil brush with opacity on for details. The round soft brush with opacity pressure on. Use the pencil brush with opacity on for details. Okay, the round soft brush with opacity pressure on for softening surfaces and creating volume. Let's look at this. Soft brush, pencil, soft brush. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. The cake is too flat, yeah, too 2D, too blurry, too soft, not enough pixel art, crisp, which demonstrates our attention to detail. This looks like an HD texture that we would have scaled down to a 32 block. Yep, and then this is just perfect. And yeah, look at this, like the shading work and stuff like that. This is immaculate. Good mix between soft brushes, pencil brush, which helps indicating different type of textures, grain, foamy, soft, etc. Closer to pixel art style, but with a soft touch to blend elements together. Yeah, man, I love it. What is this? Oh, you just slightly darken it. How the heck are you doing that, man? Oh, I guess the pressure, right? The pressure and opacity. And then you can use Alt to pick the color. Man, this takes a lot of time, man, to master. Like, yeah, pixel art is a whole different beast. Oh man. Okay. Pencil for pencil for color blocking, soft brush for co- color blocking, soft brush for smoothing and shading, opacity pencil for polish. Okay. Of course, you can use any brush you want. Your art style is yours, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The key limit is that we treat each texture as an illustration. In the sense that we often paint big shadows, ambient occlusion, and highlights directly into the texture to simulate more complex lighting than there really is in the game. It's all matter of creating an illusion of detail when there isn't that much. We avoid noise, too much grain, or perfectly flat surfaces. Painting highlights and shadows. Painting highlights and shadows. First pass on model, it lacks a bit of volume or clear where the light comes from, and the light is on top of it, I guess. Mhm. Put a little cushion here, more detail on the clothes here. Yeah, paint over added ambient occlusion. So ambient occlusion is when two surfaces meet, like in this edge. There's a like a shadow, like a natural dark shadow cast naturally. That's ambient occlusion, and in the creases here, it creates the illusion of depth, basically. Yeah, shadows are pretty important in the 3D environment, like in Unity and Unreal stuff. All that stuff, like master level artists use these. Like these are pretty like fundamental, and they use it all the time. Is what I'm getting at. Yeah, I'm gonna highlight on top is accented textile. Well, I don't know what that word is. Extended, accented, accentuated. Oh yeah, accentuated. Okay. Gold was lacking metallic reflection. Sides of door don't have edge slash volume. Sides of door don't have edge slash volume. Oh, so they added that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To more accentuate that. Added highlights on edges, more side font shadows, etc. Yeah, very cool. Oh man, we could first look at. Oh, bro, are these gonna be actual assets in game? They have to, right? Oh, bro. I just realized that. And are we gonna get this cake in game? What? How do I pick good colors for my models? Apart from what art theory will teach you, there aren't real limits for picking colors. About pure white and pure black, as this will break light in game, add too much contrast and ruin your values. And too much contrast and ruin your values. We tend to add color in our shadows. They are never purely desaturated color and always contain nuances. For example, a hint of purple in the shadows will sometimes make a model more vibrant. Uh, to understand if your color palette and values are on point, there is nothing better than trying to implement your model in game once the game is out. So yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, the fast iteration of it, right? Right. So when you create a model and texture it and stuff, and you need to actually know what it looks like in game, you can literally do that. Like you can quickly import that in game, and if something feels wrong or something needs more work, then you can go back and then redo. And like, yeah, the workflow is like pretty awesome here, or the smoothness of the workflow that we can achieve theoretically. We got the caves, the Arctic cave spiders, man. Colorimetry and values. Ooh, this looks sick, man. Spider lacks vibrancy, washed out shadows, and lacks definition in some areas. Mm, probably use probably used in shadows. Some orange hints for subsurface scattering. Yep. Vibrant and interesting color, yeah, even if palette. Of course, it's another thing that it's a preference thing, right? So for example, for this, I much more prefer this instead of this. Maybe add these dots to here, and then yeah, this is better looking for me at least. So yeah, it also depends on your preference, obviously. Oh, we gotta look at a goblin, man. Is he wearing, what the hell is he wearing? Is he wearing a like a pan, a Tupperware of some sort? And we get a look at a new weapon type. What the heck? Imagine a spotlight above your models. This is where you should paint more light and contrast. Oh my god, contrast to help the face and top parts of characters pop out. Less light, more light. Imaginary spotlight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, sure, 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 sure. Setting model and material. If you are working on a character and want to showcase it from block bench, if you are working on a character and want to showcase it from block bench, we recommend disabling side shadows to avoid creating a hard edge effect on the body, especially if you try to simulate curvy organic volumes. In game, for performance and style reasons, we work with a tight set of material types. We call them shading modes. Blockbench isn't able to display these shading modes yet, but you are able to set them and explore them for Hytale for each node of your model. Main shading modes. Standard, good for solid materials, edges marked with side shadows. What do you mean? Edges marked with side shadows. Standard shading doesn't fit for creature's body. Good for organic. or softer surfaces. Erases edges. Oh, so look at this. Like they are talking about the literal like edges on the texture. Huh. Fulbright is just bloom. No shadows glows at night and image bloom. Yeah, image bloom. Hmm. Interesting. So, oh my God, we got full-fledged videos. Oh my, all right, we have to watch this, man. Video tutorials, Thomas concepting and modeling of a magma golem for Hytale. Magma golem. Oh
Hello
my God.
everyone.
Bro, 23 minutes. Oh my God. Oh, we're eating good, man. All right, let's watch this here. For in 40, yeah, why not?
Hello everyone.
All right.
Hello everyone. I'm Thomas from the Hytale team. I've been
Let's
art directing
go.
the game for a little while, and today I will show a video. It's actually a series of video. I want to make
Photoshop, yeah.
a creature for Hytale and with the Blockbench plugin, and starting with a concept. So this video is about showing you a bit of the process before modeling. So here it would be coming with the idea of a creature. So this golem here, you've already seen that. It's been public for a long time. It's a fire steel golem, a concept and model here. And I want to make a tiny version of a golem like this, a magma golem, which would be smaller. Like if I bring the image of an image of a player here, I put that on top. The size, the relative size of this player, it would be like this compared to the fire steel golem. And I want to make a creature which is smaller, maybe around this size, okay. Bulky, a bit dwarfish, but strong, but not as tall as the player maybe. So I would draw that quickly. I would try to keep it short. It's always good to start with a concept, with a sketch. Doesn't need to be super detailed. You see, this one is not that
this
detailed.
This is a well-created video. So whenever he is typing anything in the keyboard or using this is like the shortcuts in Photoshop. It's displaying here automatically. So
or if I doesn't need to be super detailed. You see, this one is not that detailed. Or if I show you the Quebecs here,
oh man,
they are not that detailed either. Like it's a bit more,
yeah, these guys,
a bit more polished.
Specifically these
but it's like still amazing. Like in the end, it will be pixels, big pixels. So you don't have to like detail that, over detail things. Yeah. Concept is meant to be straight to the point, fast, quick ideas, a lot of iterations yeah. and duplicates to quickly ideate, right? So I will do that. I will sketch. I will show you how I do that. So I'm using Photoshop, but you obviously can do that in any softwares.
Okay. Man, just think about all the tutorials that's gonna hit YouTube the next day. Oh, okay. I'm pretty excited.
So man. Here I'm bringing my player. I will. I'm just bringing the player because I like having scale reference, and also here I have a little picture that is public as well.
Reference is good.
But a volcanic cave. Yeah. I like to look at it from time to time to just remember the atmosphere in the volcanic cave because I want my magma golem to live there.
Vibe of the,
yeah, so we just start by.
And in this case, he is creating the magma golem, and that picture, especially the cave, is like perfect. So for example, if you were creating like a fairy, then instead of that like lava cave, it would be advantageous obviously to swap that image with not swap but for reference the forest zone
line and start like sketching silhouettes. Most of the time we just like go as fast as I can, and
oh my God,
I want this
is like pro level mode, man.
We just like
oh my God.
like go as fast as I
Are you using the mouse or a proper pencil?
can, and
like digital pencil.
I want this creature
draw this.
to have like some kind of eye, a
Looks like
core
you're using pencil.
in the center, and maybe a big arm,
In the
which
center.
our golems in Hytale, they often have like
God,
oversized arms,
this is
maybe
amazing.
something like that.
He's a true artist.
Maybe
man.
a smaller
Look at
arm. I like
this.
asymmetry. Maybe a small arm here, like that, for example. So I'm changing a bit the brush size as well very often. I'm very messy when I draw.
Man, that's the way to
I'm going
go, man.
fast, trying
Honestly.
to
As an artist,
you know, focus more on the silhouette than the
Yeah.
rest. It's not about the rendering; it's about going like being efficient, right? So it looks a bit like a crab with a
it looks
large,
like a minion, to be
large
honest.
arm and a small arm, which is I'm liking what's going on. So yeah, maybe legs. I'm not sure how it should be, but I like very tiny legs. It's giving them an interesting silhouette. Yeah, I'm trying. So what I will do is I will maybe duplicate that. That's very efficient in Photoshop. Don't hesitate duplicating and repainting parts. So this one I will make them more like a angry look, more squarish, which more armored. It's interesting as well. Maybe give them a tiny belly or pelvis part. Oh, I like that. It's tiny legs like that.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
I like the idea of them having some kind of helm. It's almost like a helm. It would be rock. Would be made of rock and cracked with lava inside. That could be interesting. I'm not sure where to attach the arm. Maybe low, like that. Cute. Yeah, that's cute. And compared to the player, let's see. Actually, let's put the player next to it. I think compared to a player, I would see them slightly smaller. So it's a danger, probably. It's not like the worst danger you would find in a cave. By the way, I'm not sure this creature will end up for real in Hytale. It's more for demonstration purpose right now. If it ends up in Hytale, I'll be obviously very happy, and it will be fun to see it integrated officially.
Yeah,
I might
live
integrate it
reading.
at some point
That'd be pretty sick,
for
yeah.
demonstration.
Yeah, wait, what did you say?
It will be fun to see it integrated officially. I might integrate it at some point for demonstration. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. I see what you mean.
Like that. So I'm going very fast. I don't want to spend like hours and hours like duplicating and doing researches. That's not the goal of the video. I could like do a bunch of iterations and but I want to go fast and go to modeling as fast as possible. So I will just color a bit. Okay, now that I have a silhouette, I will do a pass on material, right? And for this, it's good because I have already references for lava color, for stone of different style. And I have this one as well that I can use. It's more metallic, but I can use some of that if I bring that here on my other board. I could cherry pick, color pick some parts, and see. So in Hytale, we'll have a lot of different materials and textures. I could pick one of the stones as well from Hytale and use that as a base for the color of the golem. So I'm not sure which one I could pick because these ones are very affected by ambient light.
Lighting, yeah.
I could probably open on my other screen. You can't see it right now, but I will just bring one of the Hytale texture, maybe basalt. Sorry, my voice is a bit broken. It's perfect for recording video.
Don't
Having
worry
broken
about it.
voice in winter. Just like typing and searching for a cool volcanic stone texture. And I'm bringing that here. All right. So just as a color reference, I could bring that here and maybe eventually color pick some of that. It's always good to, for things to look like they belong to each other and they are consistent with the rest of the game. Thinking about how bringing elements that are already in game really helps, because you will, I just like picking this color, I know it will match, so in this case, I will just like do a quick selection. I'm not sure how I will do the curve on this helm. Maybe it won't be as curvy, but I feel like in the mood of doing a lasso selection for this character. Sometimes I like to do that when there are a lot of angles. And I have my silhouette ready. Can just quick lasso selection and then color fill. And you have a nice silhouette. I'm unzooming. Do I like the silhouette? Looks pretty cool. I can even maybe rotate this arm a bit, play a bit with it. Oh, like that. Could be nice. Yeah. Yeah, I can. Yeah. If the silhouette is good from far, it's a good sign that usually it will work during modeling stage. So I just bring my sketch on top, like this. And now I start thinking about the eye inside, so probably yellow. So I don't really care about layers right now. I just care about speed. Speed. I'm going as fast as I can. Like that. So.
Oh yeah, this is amazing to watch.
Yeah, very quick fire. So I have a bunch of brushes, but it's really common brushes. You can download some on internet. I don't have brushes are good, but ultimately it's not what makes the art excellent. It's more your mastery and how you use different tools. And like with a set of simple brushes, default brushes, you can do a lot of things already. Yeah, so little pupil like that inside. Yeah. Maybe without pupil could be cool as well. Not sure. Yeah. This, I lost a bit of the grumpy aspect. Getting it back now. Okay, so let's see if I take a bit of more dark. So what I like doing as well is like locking pixels. So if I do that, you see I'm going outside my shape. But if I lock pixels on this layer, I will rename that golem, and I lock my pixel here, now I can't go outside. Okay, so it's very nice for if I want to do big movements with my pen tablet. So I'm just adding a bit of side shading.
I'm learning Photoshop as I watch this video, dude.
To simulate what will happen in the engine. Probably what I will paint in the texture as well.
And probably
like
this will translate to affinity as well. So.
And here we go. And now a bit of the highlight. So the highlight is very, very faint, very discreet on the texture because it's a block in the world. So I will cheat. I will exaggerate this highlight. I will just like color pick that and really push it.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit more yellow. I really like, accentuate the top lights. And all this is useful because everything I'm doing right now, I will replicate during the texturing stage. I replicate that. So like this. For now, it's not really magma. I think it lacks the idea of having cracks with lava inside. It doesn't feel magical. Doesn't feel like it's in fusion or it's about to burst in flames or explode, and I like that as well a bit here. So what I will do for that is I will just paint some cracks. Red. Paint that. Yeah, I'm changing brushes between like sharp brushes and soft brushes. Yeah, some of this will be challenging to make in Blockbench, but we will manage. I think this one will be a bit magical. It's like a magma link connecting the different parts. Like this.
Nice creative decision there.
All right.
Okay, it's starting
It's coming
to look
together.
sick, dude.
Maybe at joints I can insist a bit. And joints can be a bit more like full magma or infusion. Like here you can see like I have some parts that are like burning so hot, so warm that they are orange. So I can maybe do that as well a bit. There's a bit of pressure. Like this.
Oh my god, bro.
All right.
I'm just baffled
then,
by the efficiency and the way
these cracks should have some light or rim light or
like,
volume
as
around.
a complete beginner,
so I'll do that.
basically Photoshop and yeah.
A quick pass
Cool,
and
this is amazing
because it emits light on the stone, right? And all this won't be real geometry. It will be painted. It will be all illusion. And inside, lava is a bit more incandescent, more bright.
Right.
Like this. Small gradient like that. And try to blend colors a bit more. Okay. Tiny bit more yellow. With this brush. And I need now a very dark color to really bump the contrast and the values a bit. At the areas where it's not receiving as much light, like underneath this helm, are here on this pelvis area.
And the throats, and then this part here. I'm just waiting for this part, but I don't know. It might be a creative decision that he
create some interesting gradients, like here, for example, where you could start very dark and then go toward a more brownish gray. And here, a sharp edge, and maybe even, some highlight at the edge here, like this. And here, like this. I'm not sure what I was trying to do here with these rubbles at the top. Maybe some kind of outline around these spikes. I'm not sure if it's useful. I will try. It's a bit like a dino horn now, which I think is quite cool. So I have a little shortcut to rotate things horizontally like that, to flip the image. But you can do that here, image rotation, flip canvas. So I'm doing that because very often I need to change my angle, refresh my eyes. When I'm painting for too long, I don't see the issues anymore. That's normal. It does that to everyone, apparently. So sometimes changing the angle, it's like in life. You just change the angle and you see things differently. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm saying, wow,
Bro is
am I the
spitting
new
out
Bob Ross?
straight facts.
Maybe not.
Oh my god, he's giving out
But yeah, so you
valuable knowledge here, man.
maybe not. But yeah, so you do that. Sometimes you change the angle, and you're like, yeah, okay, I need to work more on this part or this part.
Yeah,
there is imbalance in the left part of the body now. I can fix that. And I will fix that now because I feel, because we have such a big arm here, maybe this leg should have something additional, or doesn't need to be symmetrical. Can be, actually, we'll make it sharper. Yes.
Okay.
Right. It's not that bad. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's a fun one. Okay. And final touch. Oh, wait, before I need to change a bit this spike here. So you will see, make the spike in Blockbench will be fun. I think I'll make that with crossed quads. I'll explain how to do that. It's quite easy.
Okay.
For
Very
making
excited.
weird shapes that are not cubes, I might have to use several cubes that I angle like that, or maybe I will simplify my shape and make like a helmet like that, and then maybe angle 2 cubes at the top and place the spikes like that. I will see. I will try different techniques. But yeah, so I have my sketch and I'm pretty happy with it. I just want to add a tiny glow around the eyes. So to do that, I just can add a layer. I could add light. And you have a bunch of fusion mode there. Overlay is pretty cool to do that. So I can just boost some light there, and here, and here, and here. Play with it. If it's too much, you can reduce. You can try other blending mode as well, like soft light, or I don't know why my arrow is supposed to change it, but doesn't do it anymore. But yeah, you can try different blending modes and calm it if it's too much. You don't want that to be too much. It's very visible. But yeah, you can do that. Also, you can constrain that by alt-clicking, constrain that to just the golem pixels, so it doesn't go on the background, but that's up to preferences. I don't really mind if it goes on the background a bit, but yeah. You can also use that to inject some color.
Man, this looks
you know,
sick,
make it
man.
a bit more warm,
What the
yellowish
heck?
at the top, maybe more blue, maybe more blue at the bottom. Yeah. Here we just spend like a few seconds just. Sorry, wrong layer. Oh yeah, when you start doing that, you mess the layer all the time. So sometimes when I want to keep painting a bit, I just disable it for a while, and then I make my adjustments. Here, just want to make this part here a bit more defined, a bit more clear. That, so I know a bit better what I'm doing later when I model and texture. Like this. Too much. We don't overdo the highlights. If we overdo the highlight, it looks like metal. Metal is very reflective, so it has like high points. This character is lit in a cave, so it's very yellowish. But yeah, high metal highlights in metal is very, very bright, but not that much on stone. Stone doesn't reflect light as much as metal, so this is why it's not shouldn't be as pronounced. Yeah, like that. Okay. I'm trying to do this stone, which is called basalt in the game.
Basalt. We got basalt in Hytale.
Yeah, let's try with this.
Sorry.
So I will
That's
just
a
clean the space
Stormcraft
around.
reference.
Hoop. Actually, split this on another layer. And
What
do
the heck did you do?
split this on another layer.
Layer shift X.
And
What?
split this on another layer.
Control shift
And
V,
zoom on this one. And what I
Oh,
can do,
you got and pasted. Okay.
let me just flip that again.
Man, look at
What I
this.
can do is I can save this image, just the bits I'm interested in, and select that with the crop tool. So first I will save, because I didn't save. That's very bad. If you're looking at that, you should be saving your work all the time with Control S. So I will just crop this, and I will bring that in Blockbench as a reference image. And this will be in the second video. Here I'm selecting that. And I will just
Enter.
And I will
Control
just
shift F.
save it somewhere.
Save
You save
as.
it anywhere in your computer, and that should be okay. Now you're ready for putting that in Blockbench and using that as a
Man,
guide.
this looks
Next
sick.
video, it
Okay.
will be modeling. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you, man.
Hello everyone, I'm
All right. Let's watch the next one. Man,
Hello,
that was amazing. Watching the creation process and how he uses the Photoshop tools.
Hello everyone.
Man.
So next
okay,
video
we're in
is about
progress now.
modeling in the Hytale Blockbench plugin. So
Is this already a 3D
once you have
model?
downloaded everything, Blockbench latest version plus the plugin. So I will just show you. I am on the 5.06 version. So depending on when you're watching this video, it might change. But this is the current one. Make sure you're always up to date. And if I go in plugins, you can see the Hytale models here. Is on 0.3.2. And I have a bunch of other extensions there. One is an explorer to navigate many models that I want to open fast, but not really using it right now. This one is just to configure brushes a bit more, but again, not really using it. So don't worry too much about the other extensions I have. Focus on the Hytale models. So I opened an existing model. It is a very old one that we unveiled, I don't know, many years ago during the trailer period. So it's probably 7 years old. So it is not perfect. It has little things I would fix if I had to do a polish pass on it. Maybe eventually we will do that. But I wanted to show a finished model and how it's built. So if you look at the hierarchy on the right, you see a lot of folders which represents a bone, and each bone controls some geometry attached to it. So if I move this arm here, it will move the other cubes that are attached into. So the R arm, R forearm, R hand, R attachments. We use our attachments bone for if you have like a sword or a pickaxe or any items you want to give in your hand. If the hand of your character would go there, so it's an empty bone. But you can look at that, how we build things. It's a complicated model. I won't model a complicated model right now. I will make something simpler. So the only thing I changed, if we look at the concept, is I just added a side view, very quick sketch for side view. It will help us just model it from the side, right? Like and give us a bit more of a silhouette guideline. So if I'm going here, I will make a new Hytale character, right?
Character, okay.
This is the format we're using. Here I will just name it Golem Magma, for example.
Golem baby.
And leave everything as it is. So now I'm presented with an empty scene, and leave everything as it is.
64 by 64, okay.
So now I'm presented with an empty scene. So we model facing south.
My middle click is
so
broken, man.
The blue line should be the front of my model, and north is back. So first thing I will do, I will just create a texture quickly, a blank texture. It's easier for me right now.
Oh my god.
Texture
Background
quickly,
music and stuff.
a blank texture. It's easier for my model, and north is back. So first thing I will do, I will just create a texture quickly, a blank texture. It's easier for me right now. I will make it quite big just because I need space for UV unwrap, and we will shrink that down later for optimization. Golem, magma, right? We'll put a basic color, maybe some grayish brown like that. And I will make my first cube. So you can see that in the plugin we have three options now: the cube, the null object, and the quad. Right. So I'm making a cube right now. So you see that it appears, the UV appears on my large texture. And what I will make sure of is I want to wrap it as a box for now. I will show why, and move it a bit more to the center, because in Hytale, so we will have the UV size locked to the size of the block. So if I paint anything on it, if I paint a beautiful smile like that. Sorry about that. I will just. Oh, it doesn't work. Did I fill that completely? No? Okay, it's fine. I just fill it. So if I stretch, resize my block with this plugin, it shrinks the UV at the same time. I'm showing you here, which always makes your geometry size consistent with the UV size, which avoids having very stretched pixels in the world, and you always have the same ratio of pixels. So ratio would be 32 by 32 for a furniture or block, 64 by 64 per meter for characters and attachments. So I can go around this limitation if I stretch my my block with the new stretch tool. So I will show you that. The new stretch tool allows to go around this limitation, right? You don't want to exaggerate with it because it's very visible then that the pixels are stretched. So yeah, the goal is to try to keep it at the right size all the time, right? So yeah. So now I will just start modeling my golem. So I can keep this cube here for now. But what I want to do, because we added a small thing here, we have a collection panel. There is a small bug here. If this happens, you need to move that and put that back. We know about it. So it's early access, right? Like we are fixing bugs and improving the plugin as we go. So you can import an attachment, and you have a Windows open, and so you don't see it because it's my second screen. I don't want to spoil all the models I have in Hytale. But basically, you load any other model you have. Like I will load the player without the texture. I don't need the texture, just as a way to see the size, right? A way to compare my golem. Oh my god, my golem is way too small if it's like this. So I want this golem to be around. What did we say?
Around like
maybe the top spike of the golem should reach middle of the head or the chin of my character. So let's try that. It would be here for the top spike. So it would be something like this, right? And so you can hide at any time. You can hide this character. And you can right click and remove attachment if you want to clean your scene, and you can see it in the outliner by clicking this little icon here, and you can see all the parts of your character, and even work on it. But to avoid it, to make it confusing with your main model that you're working on, you can also hide it. from the outliner and hide it from the view, right? So it's quite flexible. So we keep improving that. There'll be a few bugs that you might discover. But yeah, another thing I will do before modeling is I will load a reference image from my clipboard, and I will add my concepts. So I just select my concept. I will add to this project, and you see that it's here now. So I will make it large. Oops, it's a bit annoying how to scale that. I will go in front view, and I will try to align my player to the size of this cube is annoying. It's a bit chaotic right now, but you will understand what I'm doing. So this is maybe the size I'd like for this golem, like this. It's a baby golem. It's quite thick, but it's still smaller. So what I can do as well is I can edit my reference image, and I can make it less opaque, and I can make it go above the model. So I will see it as a silhouette like that, right? So now I'm aligned. Maybe it's approximatively in the center. I need to be careful modeling properly at the center. So I will add my back my first cube, and I will start positioning things, lining things up. So I will roughly make the shape for now. I don't need to make curves right now. I don't care. It's just like roughly model. So we added a bunch of shortcuts. So I'm not sure you get that as prototype, but to duplicate blocks, I can now click Control drag and duplicate. I'm not sure it's already fixed in the version we are sharing, because it goes super fast. So I just got a fix today to do that. So I can like Control drag and duplicate things. If you can't do that, just Control C, Control V elements, and that copies as well. So I'm doing that a bunch of time. I'm just like placing new blocks around where I think it belongs, trying to stay aligned with the center. It doesn't matter if it goes a bit on the side here. Doesn't matter. My concept is not aligned with the center. So don't try to be too perfect with that. So here there's a leg, and I can put my pivot back at the center if I start like doing weird stuff. Blockbench has a tendency to move the pivot of your geometry a bit all over the place. That's also something we want to improve. So sometimes it's a bit confusing when you move geometry, the pivot stays in place. Yeah. So I continue, I keep modeling. During the video editing, I might accelerate some of this part. So I don't know right now which part I will speed up or not. So it's less, it's a bit less annoying to watch if I'm just doing repetitive tasks. All right. So I'm just making sure that my UVs are there. So what I like to do is like I click on UV overlay to see all the UVs at the same time. I prefer that. You need to do it on paint mode and on edit mode, by the way, usually. Oh no, it's there. Okay, well, this time it worked on both. So I have a view of all my UVs, and I can, it gives me an idea of like how filled it will be. So if I move things around a bit, trying to line the UVs in order, in the same, order than it is in the 3D space. But it will change because I didn't do the side view, so I will have to resize everything from the side. You will see here, center pivot, whoop, and moving things around. You see me also switching from the local transform to global transform very often, depending on how I want to position things, right? This is very useful. Like that. and I keep going. Oh, this little magma part here, and now the larger part here. Doesn't need to be perfect for now, don't care. All right, and now this one probably, oops, like this. Something like this. I'm not sure yet how I will model this part here. It's a complicated area. This. Just checking my pivots are properly placed. Okay, now the other arm. Oops, what did I do? Here. Yeah, you need to be in global transform if you want to avoid having to move your pivot every time. I think if you're in local, it leaves the pivot on place, which is not super handy, I think. Yeah. No, it actually does it all the time. I have to move the pivot all the time. It's okay. That's something we'll look at to improve a bit the flow. Here I will do some kind of fingers, a slight angle here and the hand. Yeah, and I will align all these corners here a bit better later. Okay, so I think here I just want not everything, just I think I duplicated that. Oops. Yeah, okay. Here I just want some kind of foot, which is a bit more thicker part here. I can maybe reduce this one as well. Move that here, like that. And now I'm going back to perspective. So it's a bit confusing what's happening right now with the reference image. So I will just turn it off, and I will turn on the shading, so I see a bit more what's happening. So for now it doesn't look like much, but you can see it from front it's okay, from side it's terrible. So I just start, reducing that to something acceptable, like this. I think I will just duplicate this part, reduce, like this, put that at the center, and I will angle that like this. That could work. Move that here. Try something like that. I think this could be the eye, actually. This could be the some kind of eyelid. There's, yeah, and here we need some part to close that up. Something like this. I think that could be interesting. Yeah. And I want to angle that a bit as well. Like that. The helm, as I would call it. And maybe duplicate that. And make some kind of outline frame.
Bro, why is boss
cute
music playing in the background?
Like this. Let's look at it from the side with the reference now. So edit reference image, make it visible. Move from the side. The other side. Okay. And now, edit reference image again. I need to move that here. All right. Okay. Trying to get back the size. Because I moved my view, so I need to readjust. But I think that's around the size I had.
Think that this is around the same.
So there is this spike here and this spike here, and this part here is a bit too big. So let me try something. Let's try to add quad that I will rotate. Or in this view, it's very hard to rotate a quad, so I will just have to go back to perspective. Yeah. And this quad will rotate 90 degree. Actually, type it down here and scale it to what I think should be the final spike size, where I can draw this spike. I will draw it directly, like a paper box, you know. I will do the same for the one behind, somewhere here. And I think we are missing a part here to make complete the back. So I might just either extend this, either add some slope, but I will try to keep it simple with the, you know, least amount of slopes possible. I feel that this part is a bit too thick, maybe. But it's hard to see. Let's disable everything, and let's clean up the UVs now. So we'll start with the leg. Actually, no, with this big part here. It's the first part, you see. So I will move that out of the way here. Move that out of the way here. This one here. This one here. This one is the arm. Hand. Okay. This one here. Here.
Okay.
And I can always like optimize this space or this empty space later. But I want to keep it like this for now, the time I paint and then wrap everything cleanly. So first thing I will do a bit of cleanup and reorganization. So I will select all my cubes, put that in a group, which I will call origin. We call the root of our model's origin. And just make sure it's at 0, 0, 0 at the origin of the world. So now I can move easily my entire model with a bone. It's very easy to do that. And this will be detected by the game as being the center of your model, where it should land on the ground here. All right. Now I will select all my cubes and make them per face UV so I can move around each face UVs. And I will start arranging that a bit better. So this is the south part. Let me just pick another color because I can't see anything here. The south part, which is the front, the side, and another side. So because this two sides might use the same texture, I will just like put them together. So I will take the east part, move it on the west part, and mirror it. So it will be just exactly the same. I can make it, I can, be efficient and paint very quickly this way. Here, the up part should be up here. So if I start, for example, painting here, I just move this north part here. All right, so if I start painting that just for a test, let's pretend I'm making a bit of highlights there. It's just roughly placing light to see what happens if it's landing at the proper area. So yeah, okay, cool, that works. You see it repeats left and right. So I can work on my repetition here. Nice, works. All right, at the top now, it seems to work properly. It's rotated properly. At the back, I have a feeling the back will be wrong. Let's try. And yeah, so the back is wrong here because it's painting here. I want to invert that, right? So what I want to do is select this and flip it Y, like this. So now if I paint, it will properly connect here, okay? Right, so I'm just doing a quick rim lights right now to just position my first slide. So let me just check how I did that here. Yeah, it has a lot of fragments and cracks, and so that we can start bringing these big elements. So if I do, for example, a crack here. I'm using a pen tablet, by the way. It's not always easy to paint with Blockbench. I'm using it just for mocking it up. So I will just speed up the video while I'm just, doing repetitive things like that. You don't need to see each motion of my mouse, or it takes quite some time, to get the unwrap for each block. So like you see me just doing the same thing, rotating UVs, trying to connect it, checking it's properly connected, mirroring the different parts. And for this part here, I will give it a little pupil. Oh, actually, I will do the pupil with a quad. So we'll add so it can move and be animated. Oops, quad. Put that in front, maybe 1 pixel in front. And one function I like is like to make a transparency. I click on clear a new space, and then I move that here. And now I could, for example, paint just the pupil I need, like that. For example. Ooh. Maybe it's large. I think I make it larger. Now that the pupil is down, I'm doing some more color blocking and some more adjustment of UV, going over the different parts, unwrapping each cube one after the other, and yeah, checking that it's properly aligned, which is a tedious work that we probably can simplify with some improvement to the plugin. The inside part of the arm, I want it to be lava. Yeah, so it keeps going a bit. Adjustments on the silhouette. Making the arm, the giant arm, a bit more interesting. All this work is meant to prepare the model to be painted. The best your UV are, the easier it will be to to paint later on.
Save. Okay. Whoa. Saving at this stage is crazy, dude.
It's time to add a bit of lava. So, I think there is a big lava pit here.
Where's his other leg? Is he gonna just duplicate and
Okay.
mirror it on the other side?
Now it's time for me to create the bones for the leg. So let's look at the golem fire steel. So this one, the leg starts with R thigh. So I will copy this name. I will select my leg and add a group and call this group earth thigh. I just make sure that the pivot of this group is around where I want the joint to move, approximately here, like that. And now, if I rotate that, it should, yeah, it's perfect. Now I will select the two other parts and create a new bone, and should call it calf. That, and just making sure I have the pivot at the right position for this here, and the foot pivot should be around here, maybe here. So I want to try it. Yeah, it's okay. And it's probably okay, so I can adjust it later. So now that I have this, I'm selecting all this and I'm mirroring it. I just want to make sure it's called L, because Blockbench will automatically detect and call it L. Okay. So now I'll speed up the video again a bit because it's repetitive work. I'm just making the spikes, duplicating it, creating a bone so I can move the spike, the two parts of the spike at once. And then you will see me struggling, trying to resize the texture, make the UVs a bit more compact, move things around, and use the right-click resize texture function in Blockbench, which allows to, as it's called, to crop and save some space, some texture space. So here we go. Like that. Should be better. Okay. Down, I think I cut the down part. Here, the down part seems to be cut. I'm not sure why. Down, down, down. I think it's invisible anyway, because the down part of that is invisible. All right. Clean up. Okay. Control A in paint mode. Control C. And going in Photoshop, making a new canvas and Control V. And oh, it's purple. You know why? Because it's the alpha channel that we can't really paste. And this is now converted into color so it can select and cut in Photoshop. And I just re-enable this layer later when I want to put it back in Blockbench. So now in Photoshop I can I can have fun, you know, and I will do back and forth between Photoshop and Blockbench to copy paste my changes. I will do it. I will show you. So, for example, if I'm looking at this part here, which corresponds to in Blockbench this part. So if I'm looking at this, there is a big part with a darker, like an empty area, which is going inside here. I don't need to worry about too much, but what I can do already, I know that I can try. Okay, first thing I notice is that it's inverted on the top, so I will fix it now. Here it should be like that, and like that. And here it should be like that. It should be attached. So I will just like recopy paste that in Photoshop. Boom, and remove the previous one. Don't need anymore. And you can do that in any softwares. Don't have to use Photoshop, but it helps. It helps me. So I will use like a soft brush and pencil brush. Sometimes I turn opacity on, pressure opacity with the pencil. Sometimes I go just like straight like that. But for now, I will just select this part that I know is inside the little trim at the bottom of the head. And I will paint a bit of shadow like that, which is it will go up and climb where the trim meets the top of the helm. And we'll just soften a bit some of these areas. Maybe this one is too blue. Maybe I should bring back my previous concept as well and you know, make it small on the side and look at it for color references. Like that. Maybe smaller. Here. I think it's slightly darker. Should be slightly darker, so I will just darken everything a bit, like that. And I will pick these highlights, see how it goes. Yeah. First thing I will do is I will select this part that I know is the top, and we just select this as well, and select this. And I will smash a bit of soft color on top of it. Soft light. And I know there is a spike here, and it should cast some shadow. Right? Now I'm going back to the pencil, and I'm adding a bit of grain. Like that. Here I know it's an angle, so I can make this angle a bit broken. This is the funniest, the best part, I think. It's when you have like your UV finished, and you can just paint and add details, cracks and little...
you can add your own creative liberties. Yeah,
texture elements.
You feel like it's right, you can.
And I will speed up that again for a little while. So same process, doing some little highlights on the spikes, etc. Okay, now I will show you. So I re-enable this layer. And make sure that when you deselect it or select it with the magic wand, you actually are using, you untick anti-alias, right? So if you don't do that, it will leave some kind of weird pixel area around, and it's super annoying because you will have to fix, like, it's blurry around, and you hate that. You will hate that. So Control A, Control Shift C, and Control V into Blockbench texture. And you click and apply. All right.
Daniel.
Okay, so it's coming together. It's not that
looking
great.
so
It's a
much
bit
better.
messy. I don't see the volume well, but we'll fix that step by step. So we lost like the little cracking element on the left. I want to get that back. So here, what I will do is I will fix a bit manually this area and get back this cool break here. And put that here, like that. I think this element of lava here is too much on the left, so I will move that here. And feel that. Yeah, we'll fix all this in Photoshop. So increasing the speed again. Here I'm just repeating the process. I'm using Blockbench to fix manually with the pencil, roughly fixing some issues and some connection, and then going back to Photoshop, painting in Photoshop more precisely, bringing it back in Blockbench, etc. It's a back and forth process, and you keep doing that until it starts. The volume starts appearing. You raise the level of detail step by step. Sometimes, I'm blurring a bit the edges, I'm adding a bit more texture, I'm adding some grain. It really depends what you want to do. And yeah, it's coming together. Like you can see here, like fixing some UV problems. Yeah, sometimes it's very hard to figure out in advance if your unwrap is perfect, because it keeps changing. You notice some mistakes or some things, faces are inverted. So that's annoying. You need to fix that as soon as possible, because it's slowing down the process. But yeah. use this vertex snap here. Select this vertex, select this other vertex, and boom, it's now stuck. So now I will be able to move both of these things together, probably align the center like that, and fix the Z fighting like I did before by just moving it slightly, or reducing maybe the stretch slightly again. Maybe if I do that. Just one. Like this. Should be okay. Yeah. Again, everything I'm doing right now, I will smooth it out in Photoshop.
This is a tedious
Bit by bit. I wonder if I shouldn't give it more of a whitish. Yeah, it's not bad. Actually, I have an idea. If I do this and scale it like that, yeah, I get the reflection, and the reflection will move with it. Maybe it's not the best thing that the reflection moves with the pupil. Oh, you'll tell me it's okay. I think for demonstration it's okay. I feel like I like that here you had like this little elbow protection, and I want to get that back. I want to get this elbow protection back. So what I'm doing, I will take that, duplicate, okay, and resize like this. Move it like this, because I don't need everything. Okay, pretty cool. And now I will do a small trick. So I will, that's the top of this. I will move that out of the way. And I will take this one, move it up, this one, move it up, this one, move it up, and I will paint some kind of cool shape like this. Okay.
I see what you're doing.
I'm wondering if I really need it entirely from the side, or if I'm doing this instead. It's going too high, maybe? It's not the best. I think I need to remove the top part anyway. Top part, move out of the way. Okay. And back part, move out of the way as well. Maybe what I will do instead, I will do that, and there will be no back protection. So I'm removing this side.
Why is your scroll wheel so squeaky, man?
Maybe I could angle it a bit. So if I put the pivots of this block around, let's see, around here maybe. Let's try to see what happens. I just go back on perspective. Not sure I'm liking that. Not sure I'm liking that. I think it's too close from this. And this should be more like that. It looks better now. One last session of speeding up the video
That's important.
before final polish of the model. So again, you know, back and forth with Photoshop, little tricks to smooth things around, to fix the little noisy parts, fix the rogue pixels here and here, some adjustment for UV. You know the stuff now. And you see, often when I go back and forth with Blockbench Photoshop, there is a remaining of alpha transparency that is purple.
Yeah, why is
It's
that?
a bit
How do you
annoying,
know?
but it happens when there is a transparent pixel, which is copy-pasted from one to the other.
Oh, okay.
It should either be 0% transparency, either 100% transparency. Because Hytale for now doesn't allow other values for transparency. It's either completely opaque, either transparent.
Okay.
In the future, we want to improve the rendering
they're
engine so
gonna-
it works with transparency, but it is a
Come
lot
with
of
that
work.
in the future.
So yeah. Maybe in a future video, I'll show how to rig properly this golem, because for now I just rigged the two legs with the proper bone naming. The goal would be to show how to entirely name the entire bone hierarchy so it can work in the game, because our animation system is based on
The bone structure.
bone naming. If you have the right names,
hierarchy of
then
bone
it works like it's compatible with the existing animation. So you would be able to give this golem any animation in the game. It will detect the R thigh, the R arm, the R hand, the head, etc., and play the animation you assign it, and that will work. Right. All right, I think it does the job. It's far
Looks
from being
pretty
perfect.
sick,
There are
though.
like some tiling problems here.
Are
and
we gonna
here.
import it in the game?
But
No,
you know,
it
the
doesn't
goal
look
is
like-
not to do a perfect model. It's
Oh,
to give
man.
you the information and tools so you can start. I am so excited and impatient to see what you're creating with this.
Bro.
We
People are
want to
gonna
hear your
go
feedback. We
crazy with this.
still work on this plugin. It is
They're
early
like
access.
they're already.
So please, if you find defects, if you have suggestions,
going crazy.
hop on our
Before this
Discord,
blog was
in the
even
content creation channel or art asset channel, or join the GitHub issues for Blockbench plugin,
Mm.
and leave us your feedback. write and tell us what you think. Thank you very
Oh
much for
man.
following along.
All right,
Have
the
a good
next stream is
holidays if
going to
you're taking
be
some.
me
And
learning Blockbench
bye.
and making something very, very simple. So yeah, that was the second part of the video. Let's read out the last part. The Hytale art team's role is also to support the community by sharing our creative vision, our tools and good practices. So you, whether you are an advanced creator or simply curious, can take the leap and have everything you need to dive into making beautiful models. We will soon share more about advanced techniques for modeling, animation, VFX, and UI art. We'll soon share more about advanced techniques for modeling, animation, VFX, and UI art. Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. Although I am assuming some creators will already make tutorials, like fully fledged animation tutorials on Blockbench and on YouTube. We hope this blog post will be useful for your future creations and that you will have a good time editing the vast world we built for you. Attached below are a small section of models for your enjoyment and tinkering. Ooh, nice. Bruh, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna download that for the next stream and then I don't know. So I'm pretty new to this. So I think I'm gonna just make a pretty simple like a block, a full block in the game. Maybe a stone block for starters. Or I was thinking a like a slime block, or not block, a slime mob like creature, because it's just one by one cube, right? And it's just texturing that one by one. Should be pretty simple in theory, but I'm a complete beginner to all this. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. This image is goofy, man. Oh, um, yeah, exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. All right, that's gonna be it for this stream. I'm probably gonna do the next stream um on learning the Blockbench, uh the beginner stuff, and probably create a slime mob kind of creature, as I said.